Yo, what it do with the two, man? It's your boy Ryan Film City here, man. And today I want to talk about what I personally learned from the conference championship games that took place today in the NFL. I first want to start off with the Redskins Commanders, because y'all got did bad. But I'm gonna be honest, the main thing that I learned from this game is that we probably will never see a starting rookie quarterback win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest, we probably will never see that because Jaden Daniels had one of the greatest, if not the greatest, rookie quarterback season of all time, and not just stats, but what he did for a team that literally hasn't been to that championship game for I think 33 years. And he literally got them all the way there, and they ended up getting smoked. And it wasn't his fault, to be honest. But literally it got to a point where the defense was so bad that, Jaden Daniels just couldn't keep up with the amount of points they put up on the board. Bro, if the Eagles wanted to, they could have upped 60 to 70 points on them boys. I'm going to be honest. So the main thing I learned from that game is just a rookie quarterback will never win the Super Bowl. At least maybe not in recent history, to be honest. Because if anybody was going to do it, it would have been Jaden Daniels, or a quarterback that have a Jaden Daniels type of season with regular season success plus playoff success. And obviously with the Eagles, they advanced to the Super Bowl. One thing I learned about the Eagles is that I learned this even before the game. I learned this before even the season started. Saquon Barkley being on this team really elevated this team. With Saquon Barkley being on this team, and they're so stacked at receiver, they have Jalen Hurts, Pro Bowl quarterback. He already has experience in the Super Bowl. All these other guys have experience in the Super Bowl with the great old line that they have, and then adding Saquon to that, there is literally almost no flaws on the offense. We literally seen it today. They upped 55 points on the hot and blazing Commanders that was coming into this game with so much motivation to literally make the Super Bowl. And, they just obliterated all of their dreams and hopes for that. So one thing that I majorly learned from this game for the Eagles was that Saquon Barkley not being a Giant anymore, it is probably the best thing that happened for Philadelphia Eagles fans since Nick Foles being my Patriots. And now we're gonna go to the AFC side. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the NFC side. I'm gonna talk about the losers of this game. And honestly, Josh Allen, I genuinely believe that this wasn't on you. I'm gonna be honest. This wasn't on you. And one thing that I'm really, really, really starting to realize about the Bills, and what this game opened my eyes about, is that McDermott is just, McDumbass nigga is really just not a coach that will ever make the right game plans to be a Super Bowl winning coach, in my opinion. I feel like y'all not making it this year, it literally just exited y'all out, to be honest. You got these young dudes coming in here, these quarterbacks, they all getting better, the teams are getting better and stuff like that. And I'm going to be real with you. Maybe I'm delusional because I'm a Patriots fan. I seen somebody on Twitter post that window that the Bills had open is slowly starting to close. And the Patriots are slowly making their way back up. Now, obviously, we came off of a horrible season. I should not even be talking about the Patriots right here. But what I will say is we are coming. But besides that, even if we don't end up coming, you know what I'm saying? Pause. And y'all end up having another good year, which y'all probably will. Y'all probably will even win the division again, probably make the playoffs. And you know what I'm saying? But with McDermott as y'all coach, y'all will never make it past the Chiefs, because this dude, it's like he knows when to gamble in the first half, and then when it comes to the second half, he literally doesn't know what to do. It's just all shut out. It's just brain just stopped working. It's like he thinks that he has Mahomes at quarterback. No, Josh Allen is not as smart as Mahomes. He is not the improviser that Mahomes is. So yes, he's gonna need you to be able to coach him well and coach him to these wins. And that's just something you're not gonna be able to do. So at some point, I feel like McDermott is gonna be on the hot seat to getting fired. And that is one thing that I learned about the Bills, and that is one thing that I realized, that McDermott should definitely be on the hot seat. And then we obviously go on to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. And what I learned from the Kansas City Chiefs is, at this point, the only person ahead of Mahomes, in my opinion, is Tom Brady. Win or lose this Super Bowl, I think, like, this man, Patrick Mahomes, is literally, like, inevitable. Like, he is literally baby GOAT. Like, he is the prime example of baby GOAT. And he keeps doing it every year. Patrick Mahomes literally just came out here and did what Josh Allen did to the Ravens. He took their whole flow and did it against the same team, and it worked. And they literally ended up winning the game. And another thing I also want to praise the Chiefs about, Andy Reid, you are one hell of a coach. Like, it is actually insane. You actually know how to draw up plays. You actually know when to call this, when to do that. That play that they had at the end, where where they were fighting to just get the first downs and stuff like that because they wanted to close out the game and end up kneeling. That like fake run play they did, or I think it was like maybe like a counter run. I forgot what exactly it was. But he literally did that play, and I was like, bro, that was a perfect play call, because they're all gonna just assume it's gonna be like a little inside zone run, because they just trying to run out the clock and they trying to make them use the timeouts. No, they literally ended up bouncing on the outside and literally getting the first down. And I think it was Pacheco who got that first down, and then Piron ended up getting like the game sealing run or pass or whatever it was. I forgot. And it's like, bro, I was looking at those plays and I'm like, yo, Andy Reid is really like all-time great when it comes to this coaching stuff. And honestly, if it wasn't for Bill Belichick, I'm not gonna lie. He has a lot of comp. We got the John Maddens and stuff like that. But where are y'all ranking Andy Reid when it comes to coaches? So the only thing that I realized about the Chiefs throughout this whole thing, we all know it. These dudes are unstoppable. Whether you want to say it's because of refs or because of the talent that's just on the team, because of Mahomes, because of Andy Reid, these dudes are unstoppable. And yes, at some point they will be stopped, but if they literally complete this three-peat, the big question is going to be, who will stop them? Who is going to literally have that season and have the balls to even play so good to the point where they outplay Mahomes or even outplay the whole Chiefs team as a whole, to where they literally win the game. So with all that being said, those are all the things I learned from the championship games today. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace, man.